Episode 2.
This has nothing to do with you.
Sung Shang suddenly lost his composure. For some reason, in that moment, he felt as if he were looking up at Ye Xiu. He refused to be outmatched in presence like this. He had come to replace Ye Xiu. He had come to claim the battle god, one autumn leaf. That was the deal. Just as Sun Shang was trying to muster his courage again. But Ye Xiu had already let go of the account card, speaking calmly as he turned to leave.
Oh.
Just then, the manager suddenly called out to stop him. Ye Xiu halted his steps and tilted his head slightly, hearing the manager's voice already speaking from behind him.
The club doesn't have a suitable competition account for you right now. You'll start as a sparring partner for the team.
A training partner. A master who had once created a dynasty in the Alliance and claimed every personal honor imaginable or. Now reduced to being a mere sparring partner, Sung Shang was immediately intrigued by this arrangement, immediately took over with a hearty laugh, saying,
Hey, with your skill level, Brother Ye, you definitely be a great sparring partner. You're the #1 sparring partner in the Glory Pro Alliance. No doubt about it.
To suffer such an insult, Ye Xiu actually managed a smile. He turned back to face the manager.
I don't think a sparring partner is necessary. Let's terminate the contract.
Terminate the contract? Are you the one proposing to terminate it?
The manager's expression was quite telling. That's right. I'm demanding to terminate my contract. Don't be impulsive! Su Mucheng rushed over to stop him.
The Alliance has its rules. According to the contract, unless there are special circumstances, any party who initiates termination must pay a penalty. Ye Xiu still has a year and a half left on his contract with Excellent Era.
Forcing a contract termination would mean taking a huge financial hit. But for Su Mucheng, what she truly feared was Ye Xiu's departure. The boss isn't here yet. Let's wait for him to arrive before we say anything more.
Su Mucheng hoped Ye Xiu would calm down, but Ye Xiu had already caught the manager's mocking smirk. He shook his head at her with a bitter smile.
Mucheng, don't you get it yet? Asking me to leave was the boss's goal all along. To the club, I'm worthless now. Just dead weight.
No way. How could you be a burden? Your skill is second to none.
This isn't just about skill. It's business, and I've never had any commercial value.
You could have had it. You chose to give it up.
The manager cut in coldly.
Correct, it was my choice.
Yue Xiu said.
The Glory Pro League is now in full swing, with sponsors popping up left and right. The league's star players are naturally hot commodities for advertisements and endorsements. Yet Ye Qiu, as the most elite player, consistently refused all advertisements and endorsements. He even declined to attend any interviews or press conferences. He was like an old-school netizen, meticulously hiding his real identity in the virtual world. The club was deeply unhappy about this. They were sitting on a gold mine with Ye Qiu, yet couldn't squeeze a single coin of profit from him. It was only his sheer, overwhelming skill, carrying the club to fame and glory in the Alliance, that kept them in check. That's what kept their tolerance in check. But with their current poor performance, those days are long gone. The league's commercialization kept us alive, but now,
Ye Xiu couldn't continue.
he didn't know if this kind of development was good or bad. The Alliance today reeked of money. Every club owner's first consideration was how to use their team to turn a profit. Ye Qiu missed the early days of the Alliance, when it was built on a love for the game and an unrelenting drive for glory. But now, the pursuit of glory is just a means to chase greater profits. Su Mucheng fell silent. He had walked the same path as Ye Xiu, a veteran master who had witnessed it all. His eyes brimmed with tears. He knew Ye Xiu was truly leaving. To stop him would only cause him more pain. in that case I allow.
Ye cut Sir Mu-Cheng off with a laugh.
Don't worry, I'm not at the point of despair yet. I'll be back.
Good, that's the Ye Qiu I know. That's the spirit.
Now, let's talk about this breach of contract penalty. To be honest, you've worked hard and contributed greatly to excellent era all these years. We wouldn't treat you like that. Since you want to leave, let's all sit down and talk this out. How about we negotiate a termination? Just tell me straight, what are your terms?
Straight to the point. The condition is simple. Just announce your retirement.
Retire. You call that a simple condition?
So Mu-Cheng was furious.
Ye Xiu was 25 years old. In the world of professional esports, that was already considered old. Retiring at this age wasn't unusual. But Ye Xiu had just made it clear he wasn't ready to give up. For the Jiaxi manager to immediately propose retirement as a negotiation term was a blatant move against him. A retired player naturally loses the right to compete professionally. While retirement can be followed by a comeback, the Glory Pro League mandates a full year before a retired player can return. This rule exists to prevent players from retiring one day and rejoining a different team the next. For Ye Xiu, already in the twilight of his career, every single day was precious. Now he was being forced to waste a whole year. Even if he made a comeback after that, his advanced age and lack of high-level competition for a year would leave him relying solely on his past reputation. Whether any team would even be willing to take him was another question. You have to remember, Ye Xiu has another fatal flaw: he refuses to participate in any commercial activities. That looks like an utterly unacceptable negotiating condition. Yet 11 Labs voiced a D4 to Ye Xiu gave a firm, decisive nod. I agree.
Are you insane?
What's wrong, Fan? Taking a year off after all these years of grinding?
What exactly are you thinking?
Nothing.
Ye Xiu turned his head. The manager on this side had already handed over several documents.
Ye Xiu took them and looked them over. He chuckled to himself, thinking the other party really had come prepared. With that thought, he swiftly signed his name. It was time to go. Ye Qiu took one last look at the place he had called home for 7 years. He offered no polite farewells. He turned silently, ready to leave. I'll walk you out.
So Mu-Cheng was the only one who followed Ye Xiu out.